Hello and welcome to Bricks. I'm Adam and this is Bricks. This is my channel for reviewing LEGO sets and building them and other LEGO related stuff. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the LEGO Brickheadz Disney, LEGO Disney Brickheadz Disney 100th Celebration set. This is set number 40622. It has 501 pieces, and I paid $28 for this set. Now, I believe this set retailed for $40 normally. It's 4 brickheads. I think it was around $40. 30% off, which would be $12 off, brings it down to $28. This was on sale for a while. I think this is retiring at the end of the year. I think that some people had this one pegged as something that might do well in retirement because it's Disney and it's brickheads, but I don't know because LEGO's had them on sale for quite some time as far as I know. I bought this a while ago, just haven't built it yet. It's been a while since I've done a brickhead, so I thought it'd be a good time to look at it. And in this set, we have brickheads number 189, 190, 191, and 192, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, Mickey from like Steamboat, I think, Snow White, and Tinkerbell. I really like the box, has some nice art on the side showing the characters in their non-brickhead form, and it's got that great crispy Disney 100 box here. So really nice, and in this video, I'm going to open this up, I'm going to put this together, and then I'm going to share my thoughts on it. So while I build, I will speed the video up, and then I'll slow it back down to review this set. So, until then, enjoy! Okay, so while we look at the build process for this LEGO Disney Brickheadz, LEGO Brickheadz Disney, Disney 100th Celebration set, I just wanted to say thanks for watching. I really appreciate everybody that's along on this journey so far. I hit the 500 subscribers a little while ago, and that was really, really huge for me, and I hope it can keep growing. So thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And then I just wanted to remind people that if you like this video, please click the thumbs up. And if you like my other videos, make sure to subscribe. I hope to, my next kind of milestone is, anything above, many more subscribers, but I would love to get to 1,000. And thanks everybody for helping me along with this LEGO sort of journey. I really appreciate it. So thank you very much. And now back to the build for this LEGO Disney 100th Celebration Brickhead set, and then on to my review for this set. Okay, so that is this LEGO Disney Brickheadz Disney 100th Celebration set. These are really great, and I think there's good value here. When I first got into Brickheads, I was a little bit iffy on them, and now I've been slowly getting more and more. I'm not like super sold, but like I'm not gonna collect every Brickhead, but these are pretty interesting. They're iconic characters, and there's some good stuff in here. There's actually, as far as Brickheads goes, there's some interesting technique stuff, interesting build choices that I haven't seen done exactly like it. So that's very nice. And overall, I think these are pretty good. So I like to see that. But the first thing we'll do is just kind of go in order. You get 4 separate booklets for these, one for each one, so you wouldn't have to build them all. You could theoretically keep some of the bags sealed, but the first one you build is Oswald the Lucky, is Mickey, And this is interesting. They do have a little bit of info in here about these characters. So Mickey Mouse, Snow White, Oswald, and Tinkerbell, which is nice. You don't always get that in these kind of instructions. But Mickey, this is kind of the Steamboat Willie Mickey. So it's an old school one. It's just black and white. I really like the black and white color scheme. We do and it ends up looking really well here, or really good here rather. Just the normal minifigure eyes there. Has a tall kind of hat here with some different slopes. I liked how the nose and mouth was kind of done, and the face area is good. A little maybe buttons or something down here, little circles. Everything feels very tiled off, very nice. The hands over there, no like accessories, really no accessories for anybody in this set, which is good. I love these pieces for the ears, and the construction for the ears is nice to get them kind of inset a little bit and then clipped in. Those are an interesting piece, and it looks really, really good from the front. This one's probably the most basic out of all these as far as build stuff goes. Maybe this one and Oswald, but this is a classic character. Looks really good. I do like that these Brickheads, instead of just having black on the base, they have like drum lacquered silver, so you can see that down there, which is really good. Would have been nice to get like some Disney 100 little silver things like came with that Disney Duos set, but this is still pretty cool. Nice little bit of silver down there. The feet are pretty wide here, wider than I thought they were going to be. It looks a little strange, but other than that, it's pretty good, and it's Steamboat Willie, and it's nice. And apparently there's a new Steamboat Willie set, maybe a gift with purchase, coming out in the future, so that would be really cool to get to have alongside this. So that's the first one there. Pretty straightforward as far as Brickhead goes, but I do like the ears a lot. Uses a kind of whip piece for the tail, so that's flexible. Next one we'll look at is Snow White. This one's really interesting. I like how they did the skirt down here. It did change up kind of how the normal Brickhead base is done, in my opinion. So use some nice studs on the side stuff there to get that. The color's really nice. There's a printed brick here for the middle of her blouse there. Printed slow pieces here for the shoulder area, shoulder pads, normal minifigure eyes. I really like how the hair was done and the bow, which is really nice. I always like seeing Brickhead hair, and this one is really good. So a lot of these slopes and angles work really well. Feels very finished and feels really nice. We do have a little bit of like a collar around there, which is also nice to see. So that's really good. Nice to get these couple printed parts, which are special there. And I think the skirt stuff was kind of unique, and then the hair build is pretty cool. It's not like the best hair I've ever seen, but it does feel like Belle. It really feels like Snow White. So that's, no, not Belle, Snow White. I'm going crazy, but it feels like Snow White. And so that's really good. And then the third one is Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Now, this is a character that I think is not super well known. I'm not terribly familiar, but they were in the Disney 100 CMF, and they were one of my a figure from that series that I really, really liked. So I think it's interesting to have these as well as the minifigure version of this. This is another pretty straightforward one, all things considered. Just super basic tiling out on the back here and on the sides. Nice brick-built ears there, which is good. Reminds me of some other brick-built like rabbits and different bunnies and different stuff, which is nice. I like this color down here. A little really basic tail there. Black hands, and all pretty straightforward, I would say, as far as a Brickhead. And then the last one, maybe the most interesting one, is Tinkerbell from Peter Pan. So this one had some really interesting building stuff going on around the lower half here. For like the skirt area, because it wasn't like the full like Brickhead body like depth here because of how they had to do these plates. So these Nexonite shields are printed. There's also two on the back, and then beneath that we have some like angled plates there and stuff. And so because of that, we had some studs on the side building stuff, but slightly different than just using kind of the normal bottom stuff, or even for like the torso area. It's slightly different. It's just a slightly different build, which is nice. I like the color choices here, which is good. Normal minifigure eyes. We can see we do have wings here. They use the Nexonite shield and kind of like to me these look like that satin translucent kind of opalescent pearlescent kind of thing in the Nexonites, which is really good. So they're kind of translucent, kind of sparkly, really nice. The color for backing those is really good as well. They're just clipped on the back. They can't really be articulated much, but they can go, they can flap like that, which is all right. And then I really like the hair here. It's really good. It does have a little bit of ears here. The hair is really nice, has a nice curl around the front. Nice kind of bun at the back and curls at the back, which is really good. So this one's probably my favorite. I like the wings a lot. This has several 8 Nexonite shields, 4 of the printed ones with the kind of leaf and 4 of the kind of satin translucent ones, which is really, really cool to see. So this one's probably the most interesting build, I would say, except for I like the skirt for Snow White and I liked the hair, but some of the stuff down here was unique to me, at least for Brickhead. So that's very good. And I think it looks good. I think the colors are spot on. And so what we're left with is 4 Brickheads, 4 iconic characters from kind of early Disney. So we got like Steamboat Willie, we got the Mickey thing here, which is Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, Mickey. Then we got Snow White, which is from like the 40s, and Tinkerbell from Peter Pan, which I think was maybe in the 60s, but I could be wrong. But it's just a nice kind of overview of some iconic Disney characters. I don't know what the process was to select which ones were going to be in this Disney 100th Celebration Brickhead set. It seems like these two make a lot of sense. These feel like they'll make less sense. I mean, I think Snow White makes sense just because I don't know if that was the first color one, but probably not. But it was pretty early on, Peter Pan was early on as well, but Tinkerbell being the character, I mean, I think it's my favorite one. It just feels like the less connected to the Disney 100th celebration. I think they have so many different characters they could choose from, and I would just be interested to know why they went with these 4. So if you have any ideas about it, leave it in the comments below, and leave me a comment below about what your favorite of the 4 is, or what other Brickheads you like, or Disney Brickheads specifically, or what maybe there's some characters that they haven't made Brickheads of yet that you would like to see, and I would love to read about that in the comments. So please don't hesitate to leave that. I think for me, Tinkerbell is pretty solidly my favorite out of this batch of 4, but that's okay here. The other ones are still pretty good. Take a look at the extra pieces. They're all mixed up, but it's just your 1x1s, your studs, your tiles, the nice 1x2 rounded tile there without the jumper. A lot of Brickhead eyes rather. Little tail piece here. Some translucents. A bunch of mix of your extra pieces. All your 1x1s, your studs, your tiles, your little stuff like that. Some slopes in there. So that's good. This set is 501 pieces, and I paid $28 for that. I think that's great. Look, I think these probably retail for $40. I think LEGO likes to stick around $10 per Brickhead. And if you pay $28 for this, then we're down to $7 per Brickhead, which feels much better for me. So price per piece aside, there's obviously a lot of small pieces in here, a lot of like studs on the side brick pieces that are common in Brickheads. But I think $7 per Brickhead is actually like a really reasonable price. I don't love paying $10 for an individual one. If I can get them on sale, I like to. I have paid $10 for an individual one. I have paid $40 for 5, but like 3 of them were small. Some of the Harry Potter packs of 4 I've paid, however much. But for like an individual Brickhead, usually they're around 10. So getting these for less than that, I think, is a really good deal. And then just the pieces are wonderful, so that's nice too. So I think this is still on sale as of recording this. I don't know about when this will be published. So maybe people, if they haven't, can get a hold of it. I think this one's retiring at the end of the year, but I'm not sure. But it's pretty cool. I haven't looked at a Brickheads in a while. I think Tinkerbell is really good. They're all pretty good and iconic characters, so that's really, really nice. I like to see it, so I like it. If you like this video, please consider clicking the thumbs up and giving it a like. And if you like my other videos, please consider clicking the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the LEGO videos I'll be doing here in the future, including probably more Brickheads eventually, and probably more Disney stuff eventually, and tons of other LEGO sets from all different themes, all different shapes, sizes, price points, and piece counts, tons of different LEGO sets. So subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming LEGO videos. And if you want to support this channel and support my videos here, You can do that right through YouTube with memberships and with supers. And I also still have the Patreon, which is in the description and on my channel page, patreon.com/sobricks. Over there, you can join for as little as $2 a month, get access to all my videos early and some exclusive stuff, as well as other stuff in the works over there. So I'm going to keep trying to build a community here on YouTube, over on the Patreon. And thank you very much. Every little bit helps, so it's appreciated. I'm not part of the LEGO Ambassador Network. I'm not sponsored by any company or anything like that right now. So I pay for everything with my own money. So if you want to show support or give back, nope, you don't have to, but it is appreciated. So thank you very much. And make sure to subscribe so we can get to 1,000 subscribers. That's the next goal. And I have some plans for that goal. And thank you very much. I just really appreciate everybody that watches and likes and comments and subscribes. So thank you very much. And with all that said, until next time, thanks. Bye.